NBC7's Nightly Check-In is sponsored by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating and Air, Flood and Restoration.
We know how.
While East County homeowners deal with escaping the Valley Fire, there is increased worry about stranded pets and livestock, but one woman is stepping up big time to help. Thanks for joining us for the Nightly Check-In. I'm Mark Mullen.
There it is. Hey, baby.
Babs Fry is leading the effort by going house to house looking for the animals who didn't make it out of the Valley Fire when the owners evacuated. Babs says she's getting countless Facebook messages and calls from neighbors forced to evacuate who didn't have time to check on their pets and livestock. Now she's checking in on chickens, hungry pigs, and dogs like this 15-year-old Chow who hadn't eaten in days.
So I talked to them ahead of time. They called me for help. This one's super friendly, and the lab is the problem. Apparently very food aggressive, comes from a really bad abusive background. They rescued it and can sometimes have some issues with men.
Babs isn't a first responder, but she is able to get past the yellow tape because she lives in the area and stayed behind for that very reason. Well, there's also a big need for help in getting large animals to safety. A new horse evacuation site has been set up at the Lakeside Rodeo Grounds to help with the overflow. San Diego County Animal Services is overseeing the facility, but the San Diego Humane Society and other qualified volunteers will be caring for the horses on site. The Humane Society is also going out and helping animals left in the evacuation zones.
We go out and we'll feed the animals on site, provide water, and make sure they're okay, which hopefully brings some sort of comfort to the owners knowing that their animals are being taken care of.
But it does. The location at the Lakeside Rodeo Grounds is open only for horses. So here's the latest on the Valley Fire. Firefighters are holding the size at 17,665 acres. Crews now have it 27% contained. 20 homes have been destroyed. What has changed today is a red flag warning, which is now canceled. All right, let's continue and hear more about the fire danger and conditions throughout San Diego County. Dagmar.
Your Thursday is starting to feel a little bit warmer now, so as we head through the next several days, continue to expect those orange, hazy, smoke-filled skies across the region. Above that, there is actually mostly sunny sky cast up there, but you won't be able to see much of it through the haze, and in some cases some of the low cloud, but temperatures still warming to the mid-80s for the coast. Inland valleys now into the mid-90s, and you folks in the mountains still around the upper 70s, close to the low 80s. Looking at the deserts now, creeping up into that upper 90 mark. The low 100s not far away, but for now, enjoy your Thursday. Temperature-wise, keep in mind, we're still dealing with borderline red flag conditions, so don't let your guard down yet.
NBC7's Nightly Check-In is sponsored by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating and Air, Flood and Restoration.
Call 1-800-BILL-HOWE. Bill Howe. We know how.
Bill Howe adapts with the needs of the community. That's why we offer virtual estimates, a safe and easy alternative for in-home estimates on repairs for plumbing, heating and air, and flood services.
Because we know how.
In light of 440 positive and 4 probable COVID cases connected to San Diego State, we're taking a closer look at what's happening at other local universities. At UC San Diego, 43 students, 24 campus employees, and 170 health employees have tested positive. School will be back in session September 24th and will implement its Return to Learn protocol, as it's called. At Cal State San Marcos, where class is already in session, there have been 10 positive COVID cases. Only 3 are currently active. Right now, 92% of classes are being held online.
When I am on campus, we follow COVID-19 protocols. We all have gloves, masks, everyone. There's like screens in front of everyone, so we're pretty cautious.
And at USD, classes resume September 21st. Only 675 students will actually be living on campus, with only 1 person allowed in each housing unit. So here are the latest coronavirus numbers. Our case rate is at 6.9, very close to 7, which would move San Diego up to the purple, most restrictive tier if it happens for a certain number of days. Our positivity rate is at 5% today. That is 247 new cases out of more than 4,500 tests reported. Well, it is back to school time inside the classroom today for hundreds of students in the Cajon Valley Union School District. At Rios Elementary School, hand sanitizer stations were placed on the sidewalk, and temperature checks were given to each student before entering campus. Some teachers we spoke to say they couldn't wait to get back inside class.
I really want the kids to be excited about coming back and to feel comfortable in the classroom and to be entertained and not distracted about wearing their mask the whole day or being nervous.
The place is very safe, I think, for my kids.
The Cajon Valley Union School District has 27 campuses. Most of them welcome students back to campus today. LA is strongly discouraging trick-or-treating on Halloween in an effort to stop the spread of coronavirus. The county's public health officials say they are also advising against Halloween parties, carnivals, and haunted houses this year. They say the activities pose too much risk during the pandemic. As for San Diego, county health leaders have not specified what should be recommended to do or not do on Halloween. That's going to do it for our nightly check-in. I'm Mark Mullen. Be safe. Have a good night.